and welcome to our second official day of hybrid learning. Today is Tuesday, November 10th, and I will start off with our joke of the day. The joke of the day is provided by Cam Novak. It's a pretty morbid joke here, but I'll say it anyway. Why can't dinosaurs clap? Well, of course, because they are dead. Well done, Cam. All right, let's get into our assignment for the day. We're going to start with our warm-up, which I will go over with you again today. And today we're going to have an introduction to the periodic table, and you're going to have some questions that you're going to answer based upon that. It is going to be set up as a Google form on Google Classroom. Should be pretty straightforward, but I'll explain it to you anyway. So let's start off with our warm-up. Today is what is the difference between a compound and a mixture? You would find that on page 169, and you can see that picture down there at the bottom. Might help you understand that. But I went ahead and I took a screenshot of it once again since I'm such a nice person. So let's read through this as compounds versus mixtures. Think about putting trail mix into two bowls. If you put more peanuts in one of the bowls, you still have trail mix in both bowls. Since the substances that make up a mixture are not bonded, adding more of one of the substances does not change the identity or the properties of the mixture. It also does not change the identity or the properties of each individual substance. In a heterogeneous mixture of peanuts, raisins, and pretzels, the properties of the individual parts don't change if you add more peanuts. The peanuts and the raisins don't bond together and become something new. Similarly, in a solution such as soda or air, the substances do not bond together and form something new. Carbon dioxide, water, sugar, and other substances in soda are mixed together. Nitrogen, oxygen, and other substances in air also keep their separate properties because air is a mixture. If it were a compound, the parts would be bonded and would not keep their separate properties. So all of that being said, all you need to understand is that compounds, just as it said in that last sentence, they would have to be bonded together, whereas mixtures, it's sort of just like having M&Ms and Skittles. You can mix those together, but they aren't going to be compounded together. So that's what you need to put for your warm-up to receive your 5 points today. Your next assignment is going to be your interactive periodic table. All right, now that I'm over here on Google Classroom, scroll down, or it should be up here at the top, Tuesday, November 10th, since that is the date, you're going to click on the interactive periodic table and questions. I went ahead and I put the link here. So if I would click on that, it is going to bring you to a screen that looks like this. Okay, once you get to this screen, you're going to be scrolling down to the bottom as my computer continues to try and think. And you will see a interactive periodic table down here. Okay, you are able to click on each element, and then there's going to be different things that pop up. Okay, so for example, if I go back here to Google Classroom and I click on the form that you're going to be actually answering the questions on, and I've also put the link up here at the top for that, I have individual instructions that you need to read. So for example, it says scroll down to the periodic table, which I just showed you how to do. Click on hydrogen, read the info about it, and answer the questions that follow. So you're going to find these answers right here. So here's hydrogen, and then I click on that, and then you need to read through the information about hydrogen. Okay, it is word for word the answer in this text, so you're going to have to read it to find it, but it should be pretty straightforward after you get to the point of the element. Okay, so again, example here, since hydrogen readily forms covalent compounds with most nonmetallic elements, most of the hydrogen on Earth exists in a molecular form such as blank or, and this second one is 2 words. All you need to do is put the word that would go on the first blank and the word that would go here as well. Again, you're going to find that once you click on hydrogen. As I continue scrolling down here, this one says click on oxygen. So you're going to click on oxygen on the interactive periodic table of elements in order to find that answer. You're going to go all the way down here. Last thing I need to explain to you is this last question is asking you to choose your own element, and you're going to write 3 facts about that element. Okay, I guide you through a few of them, but this last question is asking you to choose your own. I would just ask that you choose one that you haven't already completed. All right, now that you have completed each of these assignments, let's just make sure that you have the right things turned in. Of course, number 1 is going to be Tuesday, November 10th warm-up. I already walked you through that, so you should get 100% on that. The second thing is the interactive periodic table and questions, which I just explained to you. Make sure you submit that Google form. And lastly, I included number 3 here, which is a science notebook. Quite a few words this week, so if you didn't get it done yesterday, I would continue working on that today. If you did not watch the entire video I posted yesterday, I explained each word in detail, so I would go back to that video from yesterday and re-watch it. The Quizlet link is also under yesterday's topic if you would rather just do that. You're doing that on a Jamboard. I told you this week that you are allowed to just upload pictures from the internet. If you would rather do that, then draw your own. I'm cool with that to get your 25 points. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.